Hello, this is Pigsy doing a video. This is the local woods to where my parents live, and there was a chap that died. Teenager for some mysterious circumstances. His name's George Cheese. Is George Cheesy there? George Cheese, are you there? Can you repeat? Okay, well, maybe it's just like in the rain. Hello, George. So the thing about George is that he went to a school. I might give you a better view. He went to a school, Wangel Cop School. It's over in Woodley and Reading. And the local school from here is Bournemouth School, which is a lot more closer than Wangel's. And then he was found dead in the woods. And they said it was unexplained, but they didn't think it was anything, foul play, so to speak, just unexplained why he was dead. The school didn't comment at all, which is this feels weird around here. You kind of feel like someone's with you. You can feel this sort of tension change, but strange. Suppose we get dogs in there. Get rabbits that live in there. A bit nice of them. Yeah, I was thinking that chat was going to whiz round the corner, so I thought, well, I'll just turn this around. Sounds a bit weird, obviously. But the thing is, yeah, with this chap, I don't know why he died. The school wouldn't comment. Whether it's something bullying, I don't know. Could be a lot of numerous reasons. And why didn't they make any sort of statement at all? They even say like he was a loved and cherished student, be missed, blah blah blah. Nothing like that. You usually get a statement from some of the pupils. Nothing was said about him. Hello, George. Hello, George. Are you there? Yes. What happened to you, George? What happened to you, George? Can you tell me? Dead. Yeah, why did you die? Can you repeat that? Why did you die? You're weak. Do you feel bad inside? Tell me about your school. How was your school, George? Risky? What's risky about school? There was a lot of trouble. Did you die because of your school? Did you die because of your school, George? And why did you come here to die, George? Can you tell us, why did you come here, George? Strange, okay. Said a few things and I thought maybe it's a lie or something. It might say similar things. And it says risky. So yeah, right across there is the there's almost right beyond there. There's this massive field and woods. So it was pretty cool. It's quite a spiritual place. And also it's quite nice because we've had this heat wave. And it's affected. Look, they see the webs. They are probably spider mites. These little flat things stuck to them. Well, it could be smaller spiders. There's lots of different types. Brambles, don't know actually. There's some things they go right for, and other things they don't. So yeah, it was just something I was investigating originally because there was a chap who was a student, and so he was found dead here. I don't really know why. I did come here when it was dark, and but I had a problem with the spirit box thing. It just wasn't working. Batteries were dead, like drained. I had some new batteries, and it wasn't there that long. I'm also quite happy today because I made $1,000. I put it in a token called Grove Token on the crypto. But the only thing is I've staked it for 6 months. So once it gets to 6 months, I've got a few other things I'd like to take the money, invest it into, and then basically flip-flop between them. So yeah, cool. It won't be out too long, but it's a lot cooler now. I imagine there'll be a lot of people walking their dogs because you'll walk them in the evening, so to burn their feet. Let's shut that. The idea is it's separate. It's a meadow, don't know. Anything going off in there? There's got something on it. Yeah, I'll probably be listening to the radio, careful. I mean, it was making a weird beep noise. It does shift between stations. It could have come up with loads of different stations. Just pulling out a few words. And I was trying to prompt it. I wasn't trying to do what some of these people do. Is they do this thing where they say, move that, go on, move that. You're kind of like talking down and treating it like a child. And if something does happen, they say, oh, do it again just to prove that you're there. We need proof. I mean, all they want to do is actually just push their channel. I mean, I just do things for fun, really. It's like creative space. That's all it is. So, I mean, yeah, you could come across something and you make money, but well, that works. But if everyone does it, it doesn't really work so well. You know, parents had something strange happen. So I probably haven't done, there's a couple of videos I was going to do. So one, I had a dream about a farm, and it was like somewhere in Scotland or somewhere quite remote. I was sneaking around with a group, and we wanted to break in, but we were scared about something, guards or something. And we ended up inside the place. There didn't seem to be a problem after that. And there was somebody upstairs, and he says, I'm the babysitter. And he said, what have you got upstairs? I've got pigs. Pigs? I said, well, that makes you the hog sitter. And he brought one down. Now, I was a bit curious about alien hybrids and all these things, but he showed something. His head was big, and it had a small body, a big head, but it did have a kind of piggy snout to it, and that lives, but I don't think it was a pig. It would likely be able to walk on two legs, so I don't know what it was. I thought that was unusual. And I said, and he found it funny, I called him a hog sitter or something. And the other odd thing is my parents had they've got a gooseberry bush outside in the back garden. And I think it was just day one of the heat wave. There we go. And they have a gooseberry bush. I wonder if that's... Yeah, I used to have a place here. I used to call it like a... Yeah, it's there, I think. It's like a witch tree on Witch Lake. Used to fill up this pool. There was like something looked like a branch, or something looked like a hand. It might be further down, but no, because that wouldn't be locked in. It's just the one further down. No, is it not? Maybe I'm wrong. What I'm doing at the moment is circling. Yeah, it's not too far from here. But yeah, I used to I think it could be here. It's just overgrown. It's changed. Used to have a pool of water in there and have like a hand thing in it. I remember us when as kids put a marble on it. To give a gift to the hand. No, we just did loony things when we were younger. Anyway, we went to the gooseberry bush. Mum said, this is strange. It had gooseberries on it, and they've all gone. But there's nothing left behind. There's not like bits of gooseberries left or anything. It's gone completely, which is odd. So something's just taken everything. I don't know what would do that. I mean, maybe a bird or something. I mean, if you're thirsty, you might devour everything. Most predators are a bit messy though, aren't they? Yeah, they built a new estate near to the side. It wasn't before, but a bit of a different feel. You'll see there. That's strange. Oh, it's gone in there. Like a foot. I found it quite a tough month this month. I think it's because the fuel prices going up and food prices. Don't know what they're marked. I just marked to get rid of it. So some red dots on it. Don't know. Right. George, you there? Are you okay, George? Repeat, George, you okay? Leaving, yeah. Living, or living. Are you happy, George? Okay. Is there anything you want to share with us, George? How to say that? Who knows, eh? Who knows? I was also taking the thing about the beeping. That was an indicator of something. So it's just looking for any sort of change in that frequency to make any such a sort of make a pattern out of it. Make sense of what that could possibly be, if anything. So I'm trying to go to sleep, to be honest. But maybe not in this woods. There. Do-do-do-do. I've got to do some other things like stock up food. Maybe figure out the foods that tend to have issues. Potatoes seems to be one, I don't know. Now tomatoes are quite acidic, so if you put them in cans, you know, if they go too far, then they actually make the you'll get the tin taste in there. So maybe peas, sweet corn, carrots, things like that. That should be coming down. That's good. Red Riding Hood. Look now. Right. Yeah, sometimes women might just call someone up, maybe they pretend to call someone up. That gives some escape. You know, because just in case you felt threatened, which is quite normal. I mean, I'm twice her size. I mean, probably easily outrun me, but no, I'm not a threat. But she doesn't know that. So. However, she was walking a bit funny, like she injured her feet. And the other thing about communication is how much energy it might use, and other stuff like risky for what? Risky to talk about something. Or maybe it might be another entity. Hard to tell, really.
had a bath, have a shower at bath.
These are remnants of the BMX track. Used to be a BMX track in there, but they made it all safe. There we go. Peace out. Have a great one. And speak to you soon. Bye.